All right, well, I've caught her twice, I think, 3 times without roping her, but the last time was a bit difficult. Took me a little longer, so we'll just see how she is today.
Thank you.
So I just can't be in too much of a rush here. If I rush it, I'll lose that connection, and then we'll have to start over, and sometimes she's a little bit more difficult to kind of reconnect with and hook on to. So I'm just going to try and be slow about it. Right there, she gets a little tentative about that halter coming up, but if I can rub it on her nose there, and she's get a little more defensive there, see? So I got to be careful. Draw her out. So I'd like to draw her out like she came the first time. That's that curiosity there that's starting to take effect a little bit better. See, like there, she's a little curious there. But there she comes. See, there's just a little bit. That's a good try. So she might let me come to her and just kind of rub on her. Now there, she's not hooked on. There she is. See, it's just, it's from moment to moment, see? So it's a bit, it's just a bit, you just gotta kind of try and help those moments grow that when she's trying. See, if I go to her neck, which I want to kind of rub her on the neck, she's just not allowing me, so here. I might step away here, give her a minute. Help her shape her up a little bit so she's a little bit better there. It just takes patience. Shape her up a little. Release. There. Okay. And you can see her. She goes in and out mentally there. See, in and out. She's in right now for a moment. There. I tried to get in now just to touch her on the neck. See, if I can get to that neck, I could probably approach her a little better, but see, that's where she's protecting herself right there a little bit better. And it's the reach. It's the on these horses like this, it's the start and the stop. In other words, the start, the movement, the initial movement of anything sets them off, because they want to protect themselves. So it's the movement towards, see, and then they got to get used to that movement, and she does. But in the beginning, that movement toward her, her defense comes up, and that's why and then she sort of goes back into, oh, okay, I don't think he's going to hurt me, that kind of thing, see? So you can see what she's doing there. She's beginning to allow me, right? To allow me to touch her better. And it's that movement again, when I put my arm up, you know, I put my arm up and I advance to her, that's the part where initially she says, I got to go. See, she's thinking about going there, and she wasn't thinking about staying. Now she's thinking about staying. So it's just moment to moment. There, she's thinking about leaving. Now she's not. See, and if my intention is to get her caught, right? She can pick up on that intention really quick, right? So I've got to kind of quell that intention and make it a little bit more blurry. Just by what I mean by that is just sort of go in there and say, I'm just going to pet you here, because if I just kind of let myself go and try to get her caught, that isn't going to happen. There she's not comfortable. There she is. See? How do I get more patience? I become more patient, right? So this is a game of patience. But that's the only way you can become more patient that I found out is you got to be patient longer. So I don't want her back out past that balance point, because then she'll back on out. So I'm trying to adjust myself right at that balance point. I've talked about that before. I'm kind of splitting the difference of her body, which way she can go, right? At the balance point. If I get ahead of that balance point, she'll duck back out behind me. If I get too far behind that balance point, she'll squirt out in front of me. Now this is an extreme case, but it's good to see that. Most of your weanlings that most people deal with, they're going to be a little bit protective, but they've been raised around people, so there's this extra layer of preservation is not existent like this little filly has, so it's good to see. Good. There. So you know, it's again, it's that cat and mouse, but the good thing about this cat and mouse thing here is it's shortened. The length of time has shortened. She's tolerating me into this place where she wasn't before, so that's why I was forced to kind of rope her to kind of get things going. And I might do it today. I hope not. I hope I can get her caught, because we got to build on this. But if I scare her and she bolts out of there, then we probably got to start over. It may not take as long, but I'd rather just keep building where we are right now. See, and you've seen me brush her and do all those things with her, but just the simple act of brushing her, running my hand across her back right now, it's like, I don't think so. There, that was pretty good. Hey, and she's checking back with me, all right? She's reaching for me a little bit mentally. That's good. So back to 0 to 1. I spoke about that before. We're at 0 to 1 right now. And she gets some comfort out of sniffing, smelling my hand. And really that's worked in my favor on her. See how she'll come to me like that and just kind of, her curiosity. Otherwise she just want to leave, but there's a little sigh, she's letting down just a tiny bit. There. Okay. Good. She's turning her hip to me, so that's why you see me back up. I'm just trying to get out of the line of fire if she decides to leave. Hey, come up here. Hey, smell this thing. She's trying to hang in there, but she says, I just don't think I can. There. So I'll help her a little bit. Here. Okay. Help her a little bit. In other words, I'm just kind of reshaping her so it'll help me, see? In other words, that preparation I was talking about. Physical and mental here. Physical first. There, that was pretty good. That was good. Now see, again, it's that reaching with my other hand and the halter, right? She's seen it many times, but it's as if she's never seen it. Okay. If I can just get her to sort of get curious about this halter, kind of like that. And like that, and instead of like she thinks she's going to get attacked with it. Draw her back. See, I got out of her space there. That's why she's relaxing a little bit. I kind of got out of that tight spot inside that bubble so tight, and she thought, wow, good. I can relax a bit because he got away from me. And again, remember, I was saying kind of back into her a little bit. Might have to resort to that a little bit. It's just not such a direct approach. It's a little more indirect, I guess you might say. She's still not having a whole lot to do with it, but she's trying right there. See, every time she looks me up there with her head, see, I'm just trying to get a little bolder there on the face when she'll allow me, so that there's no tiptoe type thing going on, because then she remembers that it feels pretty good. There, good. So she's not prepared. You can see how she's kind of away. She's more prepared to leave than she is to stay, although she is trying a bit. I tried to kind of hang on to her with my hand. Thought that might work, but it didn't. There, I'm just kind of holding my hand there a little bit. There. Rub that offside a little bit, because she's familiar with all this stuff. It's nothing new. Now see, it's when I reach with this left hand with the halter in it, that's going to upset her. Okay, so I start again. She's not too troubled yet. That flight mechanism hadn't kicked into full gear yet, but it's right on the edge. I'll just push it back against her with the same amount of pressure she's pushing me with that hip. Hopefully she'll come off that pressure she did that time. But if that flight mechanism kicks into high gear, nothing will stop her. She'll just leave and go to the other corner to find some peace. There, I'll try to set her up again. So we're not hooked on at all. See, we lost that connection there. She kind of reconsidered a little bit. There she comes. Good. So it's all good stuff what she's doing, really good. It's encouraging, but it takes time. Now sometimes if I approach her like this with my halter straight in front of her, I'm just going on my past experience with her the last few days and haltering her. Sometimes she'll tolerate that if I'm straight out in front of her. Okay. So that's good stuff, right? If I can build on it without scaring her off, we'll make some progress here. So I've got to have, she's got to know that I got to get around that eye and her left and her right eye and her right on along her jaw there in order to get this accomplished. So I just get in and get out. Plus I'm getting those flies, so that might help her want to stay a little bit. I don't want to spend too long not putting the halter here. See, I gotta, when I release there, I gotta come back pretty quick while she still kind of has that in her mind. If I wait too long at this stage, it's like starting all over. So timing is so important. Yeah, I can't get too intentional about what I want to do, because we know what I want to do. I want to get that halter on her, but she's saying, no deal. You just kind of creep along a little bit, and I might let you. Okay. Right there. That's resistance. She's about ready to flee. I'll just kind of hang in there and start again. There we go. There. Now I still don't have her, but I have a little help with this rope around her neck. So little by little, right? Little by little. And without the patience, and also drawing on that what happened, her history that with me every day, without that, remembering all that and trying to build on that, I wouldn't have had that. See, but that's why it's important to observe, remember, compare, and then adjust. Okay, so that took quite a while, but I think it was worth it. Just watch how one might approach something like this to help get it done. Of course, then I want it to be a good experience after it's done, so that she won't be so tentative each time. So it sort of waxed and waned. It ebbed and it flowed. The first time I haltered her, it took me a lot less time, this way. And then each and every time I'm having to, work a little bit at it. But that's the ebb and flow of it. And if I don't wreck it, which I haven't wrecked it yet, then she'll get on the gain again, and she'll start to get a little easier. So it's not like I know in my mind that she's going to be like that for a long, long time, but because just experience with other horses tells me that they'll get on the gain, but they'll also back off too, and just be patient through it and help them through it. Okay. Okay. I'll give her a little bit of this. It's good for her to remember, but just because I'm about out of fly spray too, I should have. Here we go. There we go. So I'll just spray her a little bit here on her legs, and then in and out. Again, start down here on the side. If she reared up or jumped backwards, I'm in a little safer spot. Yeah. There we go. There. I'll put some around her eyes. I won't spray it around her eyes. That'd really set her off, and it might get inside her eye. But just around it like that, be good. There. There. Good. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, front quarters just moved pretty nice. So if she has to move, no worries. Forward and through, that's all I'm looking for. She can move if she wants to. Of course, I don't want her to, but so I'll just roll her hindquarters over again. There's a good chance right there. Good, good. Better give her a second. So what I'm looking for is just a little change, maybe a little less startle, and then I'll quit doing this. So it's not about the flies at all anymore. It's just more about just her tolerating this trigger going and hearing that fly spray come out and feeling that spray on her. There, that was better. There. There, roll her over. Good. Give her a second. To this side one more time, right? There, look at that. She didn't even move. Good. I'll get out before she moves. Same old theory. Good. I'll take that and we can move on. See, that's good enough for today. Look, she goes, oh, thanks. Good. So just getting them used to things, tolerate. See, to make a solid horse, all-around horse, when you think about it nowadays, all these things need to be addressed. People are going to use fly spray. They're going to use fly masks. They're going to just do all kinds of stuff, and you might as well get them prepared for it as early as possible. And it reduces a lot of things, but it could reduce injuries for sure. It could make the horse more confident in the person doing it, knowing that they're not going to hurt them. They'll look to them for support, and plus you get all those things done early on in their life so that pretty soon they'll be completely indifferent to it and just allow it and not give it a second thought. That's the idea behind it. That's the goal. That's the objective. So revisit, 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 right? Repetition, repetition, repetition. I'm just revisiting this flag. I want to make sure she's going to check out today. Just because she checked out yesterday doesn't mean anything. Not at this stage. It will. It'll start to carry over more and more and more, which it already is, but I'm not taking anything for granted. Doing it again. If she checks out, I'm done with it for today. So I'll ask her to go. I'll just kind of bump her here and be careful. Hey, see the hand there? There, she come off of that. Hey. There. Then I'll rub her right where I bumped her with the heel of my hand. Make sure she knows that I wasn't trying to hurt her, just trying to help her understand. Hey. There, good. Good. Go. Good. Go. So I'll offer that thing with my lead rope first, right? I don't spend much, I don't wait too long. I come right in behind with plan B if she doesn't go, but there, see, I didn't have to come in with plan B. That's the idea. I don't want to have to drive or even use this flag if I don't have to get her to go, but it's here. And there it is. She got scared of it, so I found a little place where I can help her get better. Right there. There we go. I'll just rub on her there, see? Until she gets a little better with that. There, she's getting a little better. Try to hang in there until she gets her feet stopped, then I stop. Wow, they got good little watchdogs. I never seen them get aggressive. There, she's getting better now, see? Go. Good. Good. Hindquarters. Make sure that's checking out. That's pretty good.
Okay, you're back.
Good. Okay, I'm about to end that. She checks out good enough with the flag for today. I'm going to go down her feet. Pick them up every time I work with her. I want to pick her feet up. Okay, that's good. Scared about that, so I'll just have to start again. Hey, there. Let her know I'm here and I'm not going to hurt her, right? Hey. Change hands. Sometimes, like I said, that gets them, but she's getting pretty good about that, or at least she is today. There, that works good. Good stuff. Good. We'll go the other side. Get around here. There, come on. There, come on forward. Good. Push there. Whoops. There. Good stuff. Good. Down here, I didn't brush her off, so just touch her all over again. Can't do enough of that, just all over her. That's just good stuff. There, see, she saw me move my other hand. There, I'll give her that neutral position and then move it around a little bit. Come in a little, there, good. Okay.